go. Today, doing something new. I've never done it before. My wife and I are gonna put a new on the rig. This thing is so shot. And it is a little nerve-wracking because I know that these things have a spring in there. And that does not sound like fun, but we're gonna put, hi hon, we're gonna put that one on there. So we'll get her going. Alright, so first things that I've seen off many videos, bring the thing down, and then you're supposed to lock in one side if it's the manual. They all have different kind of holes, but I pinned it with an Allen wrench, so it does not allow it to go back up. And of course my wife wants to cut it. Cut away, hon. Tear it up. Just wait till I get over there. Okay, we are so committed now. Okay, yep, this just happened. Oh god, sit her down.
Go.
Okay, so now we're gonna remove this bolt. For some reason mine has a nut on the back of it, but that'll work. So at this point, you better hope you got it locked right, because if that's wrong, it's gonna hurt someone. So, do your research. Alright, so at this point what we're gonna do is release the spring in here to make it do like a rewind. But you need to make sure you have a really firm grip with your vice grip here. Do not take your hand off this. You're gonna do I'm guessing a clockwise count. We'll see. Get your counts correct, because when you go and put everything back together, you have to get that count correct. So here we go. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It is getting easier. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's call it 14. Alright, so a couple tips for you. Make sure you're marking where you pull your strap from. Right here in this channel. Try and make a point of where your cap connects, and then do like the skirt and the awning cable where those go in your tube here. Also, don't do this on those 90-degree days like we are right now, because we're not, the smartest. So you may want to put an awning up before you put your awning in. Yeah, this sucks. Alright, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our drill here, and we are going to drill out, I think there's 2 rivets, and get this cap off.
You're good.
So what do I do with my hands?
You're so funny.
Alright, so once you get the rivets drilled out, you can just take your tube. This will reveal your spring. Now you can kind of see what you're dealing with there. Another good idea is to mark like the top of how you took it out. Right, so now you can get that all the same when you reinstall. Set her down. Probably not on dirt.
So not our yard?
Yeah, pretty much. Don't do it in our yard, okay? Alright. Next we're going to run one more line. removing the skirt from the rest of the awning, and then we're going to start pulling out the awning chunks. We'll go after the top next. Alright, so kind of already removed one part. Just pull it, slide it out. I'm going to throw it at the ground because it sucks. Alright. Next, you're going to want to take your bolts out up here from the awning rail arm. Use an impact, use a wrench, whatever you got. Just be 2 bolts. Just be careful not to drop anything. Alright, so before you start doing anything with your awning, you're going to want to make sure you go through and look for any like sharp metal spots. Try and file those down. Any like screw holes that might be in there, file those down. You don't want anything sharp that could snag your awning. Do your entry point for your awning. Try and file that down so it's nice and round, no sharp edges. And then you can start your pulling out the awning part by removing this one screw right here. You might have one on that side too on some campers. But just take the screw out, you can go for it.
Good.
Oh, you ready for me?
Yeah. I was just filming you pulling.
Alright, so at this point you're going to need some help. You're going to start sliding your new awning up into this track. You're going to have your little helpers or other helpers kind of helping hold it up off the ground. And they're going to slide it into the awning tube down there as we're going in up here in the track. Alright, so now after all the blood, sweat, and tears, screaming, crying, swear words, after, getting this on, now, I kind of forgot to film this step, but you put the spring back in, line up your marks you made, put your 2 rivets back in, and then you're going to wind your spring. So at this point, put it back into a roll down position, and then go opposites direction you did when you took it off, but count your turns. So originally we had 14, so now we're going to go 14 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122
Oh, 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13.
14.
14.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you get your counts, make sure you lock your switch, and then you can remove your vice grips, and you can put your shaft into place and start bolting it up. And once you're bolted up, you can wind it up and you should be good to go. Alright, so last few steps here. You're going to reinstall these 2 bolts on that arm. Make sure you're siliconing on all these screws now that you're taking out or reinstalling. That way you can keep a moisture barrier. So put those 2 screws back in. That way this arm is all reconnected. Then what we're going to do is measure from here to here, from here to here on both sides. From here to here. And get those even all the way across. And then also up top on both sides. And once you get those even, you're going to sink the screws in the rail to pin the awning in place. And that should keep it so when you roll it back up, it stays nice and straight. One last little thing, don't forget to remove your Allen wrench that was locking the side. Otherwise, that could cause some issues as you try to roll it up the first time. But if you do forget, I mean, not a big deal. Just stop and pull the Allen wrench back out, or whatever you use to block this side. After that, it should roll up. And happy camping. So, yeah, good luck.